Alright, so we got day 14, Wednesday, 25th of October. New journal entry, of course. Look, I slept up, guys. I won't lie to you. It's really late. It's about 2:40 a.m. and I'm recording today's episode. I won't make it a long one because, if I'm completely honest, did I do much today? I did a lot of community work, admin work, customer support, and anything in between. At the moment, man, I know we had a 10k month so far. It's not good enough though. It's not good enough. As you lot know, I've got big plans for us, like me and you. So yeah, I didn't really do enough in my eyes, but at the same time, I did as much as I needed to do today. Tomorrow we'll do a little bit more. Or it's never really did I do enough. It's did I do enough of the right things, and that's the big thing. So today, like I really want to sort out the website. I really want to sort out the website because I've got a big plan when it comes to the funnel, and I'm trying to get ahead of the work that's going to be involved for Black Friday. So yeah, I need to do that, man. I need to really get on with it. To my standards, I underperformed. I just underperformed today. There's no sugarcoat in it. Underperformed, but at the same time, I'm okay with it, man. I know that these days happen, and I've been here for a while. I've done this job for a minute now. So I know that some days you're just not going to get what you need to get done, unless you sacrifice a lot more. And recently, I'll be quite honest with you lot, man. I'm always saying I'll be honest with you lot. Like, it's my diary, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, recently I've been like trying to not overwork because I know that mentally I'm close to burnout, and I know that right now I need to take things in good stride, and I need to do things in such a way where I don't burn out. Why? Because burnout is horrible. If you've never experienced it, it's top. It's like really bottom. It's bottom tier shit, man. Like, you will feel awful. You'll be very anxious. You'll feel stressed. You'll feel unhappy, sad. All the things that are negative with the human mental experience. Well, I can't say that for certain because I don't know what everything looks like on that front, but it's not a great feeling at all. So yeah, recently I've just been taking things one by one, even if it's just one thing. So like today I got a lot of admin that I really wanted to do out the way. I've got some more, but that's for another day, and that's just that. But I got this stuff out of the way, and I feel much better about how I need to approach things. So what's the next stage? Tomorrow I feel much clearer. The only challenge is on my Wednesdays, I usually teach the equivalent of maybe 3.5 hours worth of sessions, and it gets really, from a brain standpoint, like it really tires me out. If you've never had to talk for a living, I don't know how to describe it. You just wouldn't, like, if you never had to like have a job where you talk and think quite a lot and then have to context switch. It's really shit. It's not shit because it's terrible. It's just shit because it feels awful. Mentally, you are using up a lot of energy and bandwidth, and it gets overwhelming fairly easily to some extent, especially when you are doing so many other things and you're occupied mentally in other places. So maybe that's a thing, but I'm pretty happy with where things are at, man. I'm still happy that we're getting, some inquiries here and there. On top of that, I'm getting good feedback from people. It's lovely. Again, thank you for watching my videos. It's really lovely because these videos, I can't imagine anything good's gonna happen. Or I can't say good, but like anything of great significance will happen until maybe I reach 100, 200 videos maybe. And that's just what I've signed up to. Like I said, we're on day 15. And at this current stage of life, I'm currently in I said current too many times. At this stage of life, I am in a position where I'm thinking about just where my future lies, man. I've said in the past, I'm looking to move out of the UK, and I'm looking to move to New York. So yeah, I want to engage in a bigger pond where there are bigger fish, As well as that, there are more opportunities to catch a fish, metaphorically, of course. No, literally, I might go over there and do fishing. I'm kind of scared of touching fishes, man. I don't know what it is about animals that scares me, but hey, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something while I'm out there. And yeah, like one of the reasons why I'm keen on New York, if I can't remember if I've said it or not, but like I'm gonna say just one more time, is because there are 10 times more the opportunities than we have here in the US. As well as that, people think bigger. Remember yesterday's journal where I talked about the penthouse minimum and the fact that I want to do big things. I feel like I deserve or I owe it to myself to be a person that does big things. Being in a place like that, I feel it's almost instilled in a big part of the culture, especially in places like metropolitan cities, especially, or metropolitan cities within states, of course. They think bigger, they want big, they praise big, and I'm at a point now where I've done things that I'm really happy with in the UK, but it feels really volatile, especially with how poorly ran a lot of things in the country are. And that volatile feeling isn't one that I want to be around, and it's not one that I feel productive in. Simply because I've spoken to so many people, entrepreneurs, people who aren't entrepreneurs, and everyone is either anxious or they're in a position where, well, I say everyone, the majority are either anxious or in a position where they're just uncertain about where their future lies. And a big part of it is the fact that a lot of the market here is, well, a lot of these people are at the mercy of the market. The majority of my entrepreneurial friends don't have a major personal brand, nor do they have significant means yet. Some of them have been very fortunate enough to be successful, and even those lot, they are experiencing some difficulties and changes in their life, but they're all right. Oh, mate, the things I'd do to be in that position. Anyway, so there's that bit. And I guess that's like where my head's been at, man. I've been just thinking about what I want to do. And a big thing that I want to get sorted out is, I mentioned this book earlier on, but start putting more principles from this book into play. Sort my campaigns out, sort my funnels out. So yeah, I'm currently experimenting with some ideas. I'm going to draw out a map tomorrow and I will map the pages out, and maybe that's all I'm going to do on Wednesday. Thursday, if I'm having a good day, I will sort out the email campaigns for the said funnels. Friday, I will sort out my ad material, and hopefully Saturday, I will put my campaigns live, and next week, I should be seeing some improvements in terms of inquiries, opportunities to add value, of course, and revenue. And that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm doing. It's not rocket science. It's just something that I'm going to have to do bit by bit. I often want to bite off more than I can chew, but I have to be cognizant of where my current workload is at, where my mental state is at, where my physical state is at. Yeah, it's just not... Yeah, I've just got more responsibility, and I have to be a bit more sensible about how I deal with things and how I deal with my time. So that's a big thing that I'm working on. What's a thought that I had today? I don't really have a significant thought today. Honestly, it would be so lovely if I got more comments. Oh, I'm so lonely. Like, I just need something to bounce off, honestly. Like, I don't need it, but I'd love it. I'd really want something to bounce off, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to speak about things, and I want to make these videos as exciting or as entertaining or educational, for that matter, as possible. But mate, it's a bit difficult. It is a bit difficult when engagement is currently low, view count's low, all that stuff. That's shiny and unfortunate right now, but it's part of the process. If I want to get, say, 1 million subscribers at some point, I've got to go through whatever this is, and I need to get better at either producing content. Well, producing content is fundamental here. I need to get better at doing it. I need to get better at speaking. I need to get better at delivering stories, I believe. And hopefully in future, we got an editor that can make all of these videos look magical. That was so corny, right? Seriously though, these are my thoughts, and I need to. A big thing that I want to do is improve revenue and improve. By improving revenue, I get to hire people that are superstars and are amazing at delivering stuff like this. And with that, I will unlock a lot more time, capability, bandwidth, and I will be delivering more content. Big thing that I really want to do is improve our course offering and improve the value drivers that we add into those programs. And I just want to help more people. As you already know, my goal is 1 million people into tech. And so far, I have like 999,750 people to go. It's awful, right? I started realizing something recently, though. A lot of that number is going to be very difficult to validate and confirm because it relies on people coming back to us and telling us that they've got a job. And for instance, I'm learning that people actually get jobs, or at least apply and successfully land roles with companies that we have on our job board. The only thing is, I can't quantify that. But I might have to do some sort of math behind what I can confirm and what I can find out. And maybe there is a stat that says for every month we might be helping 2 people, even if it's 4 people, even if it's 10 people, get jobs each month. I'll be able to quantify that. And if I up the numbers, maybe that number isn't 10%, but maybe it's like 3%, 4%, especially if there's a lot of site traffic. So these are things that I think about and problems that I'm going to have to solve. The more I think about it though, I said that I'm not the most keen person on fundraising. I'm realizing a goal this significant, it may require it, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to compete with the likes of Codecademy. I'm going to have to compete with My Free Code Camp. Anything else, I don't feel like we've got a major one in the design world. And I know that there are other areas like cybersecurity, data science, data analysis, that also, I think Codecademy does data now, to be fair. But there are going to be other areas where we can add a ton of value, and I'm going to have to figure out ways to try and attract more people at mass. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to spend, again, I did say I'm going to spend at least another 5 to 10 years trying to solve this. The longer the better, of course. But I'm probably going to have to get involved in software. One thing that could be of interest could be recruitment side of things, where it may not go directly through our education side of things, but maybe we can recruit more people and help more people get placed. And if we can do that, that's an opportunity. I don't know much about recruitment, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to work with those who are significantly better than myself and build that side of things out. If that means that I have opportunities to get more people enrolled or more people into roles, and that's just it. My goal is, my thing is delivery agnostic, but my goal is very straightforward. I need 1 million people to be placed through the work that I do and the work that my company or companies do. And on that note, I am going to think about it. I'm going to work on it, but I'm currently solving education problems. At some point, I might solve recruitment problems. At some point, I might do other things. Whatever that means. I might invest in companies that also do this stuff. Who knows? But yeah, thank you. Quick video today, as mentioned. I'm not going to waffle on too long. Please, if you like this video or you like any of my videos, it would mean the world to me. If you don't even need to subscribe, just add a comment, man. Even if you told me, oh, Zaire, this is shit. I get to talk shit about you. I like that. I just want to talk something. I want to talk about something that's beyond whatever my head comes up with. Otherwise, I'm going to have to use a bit more bandwidth in future to think of ideas, think of things that might sound profound to me. But when I start speaking about them, I realize they're not that profound. like taking holidays, days off. But yeah, gonna love yous and leave yous. Please have a good one, and peace, everybody. Take it easy.